Alright everyone, let's get on into the game. Hello everyone, it's me, it's Mr. 79 on this glorious morning of January 3rd, 4th, 25th, 2017. And we have a nice TvZ to do something to your day, wherever in the world you may be. Spawning in the top right hand position of Daybreak, representing our red Zerg player, it is Ming. As in the Dynasty. That's right, I know my stuff. Oh no, my hotkeys are messed up. No! Oh, I have to rotate like that. Oh boy. Whatever, because his opponent spawning in the bottom left-hand position of Daybreak, representing the blue Terran player, it is Korhall. And yeah, TvZ, not half bad. Gonna go for a gas first here, is Korhall. Gonna throw it on the barracks afterwards, so probably gonna see some 1-base aggression versus the Zerg. It may just be a 3-rack sweeper, it may just be a 1-1-1 build. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but that's... how's I gonna say that? But that's how we are going to find out by watching the game. Drone gonna make its way on over to this hatchery, gonna throw itself down. Blorg says the hatchery as it morphs into a drone, or vice versa. Gonna throw down a hatching gas here fairly soon, but considering this is 1-base aggression for our friend Korhall, Ming should probably be looking to get the hatching pool before there's additional drones. Yeah, that might hurt the defense, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem for Ming. Gonna throw down the spawning pool here any second, and there it goes. Alright, I want to see what Korhall has planned, because if it were 3-rack Reaper, there'd already be another racks down by now, so... And actually, this SUV is rallied over to this mineral line. And yes, it is going to be a Reaper. And getting another supply depot. What does he plan to do with this much gas? I guess he's saving up for a factory? Would be my best guess. I mean, okay, almost 100 gas. Almost 100 gas. Oh, I can't zoom in on the mineral count. Whatever. Almost 100 gas. Oh, he has anything selected? He has these two selected. So, good on him. Good on him. He's doing a whole lot of nothing at the moment, so we're gonna see what Korhall is doing on Ming's side of the map, and Ming is just playing fairly standard. I don't think he's caught wind of anything the Terran is doing just yet. Still gonna be a little while. Hatchery spawning pool finishing up for Ming, and couple of queens on the way, as well as some Zerglings? Probably, yep, 4 Zerglings on the way. And actually a reactor on that barrack. Still no sign of a factory or anything, so yeah, okay, there we go. Factory finally coming on down. But I feel like the gas first build didn't quite pay for itself that much in terms of delay, but hold that thought. Here's the Reaper on the opposite side of the map. These things are gonna get a good engagement, but Reaper... Yeah, I love it when that happens. Oh man, when Reaper try to reap themselves, it is hilarious. Hilarity should certainly ensues. Gonna go ahead and do the dance of the rings and the Reapers. Queen popping out, looks at the Reaper, says, "Give me some of that." I'm gonna go ahead and start spinning away at the Reaper. Reaper running away because he wants none of that Zerg booty, which is fine. But I mean, come on, it's a queen, literal queen. You don't know? You fine? Okay, all right. Ming's queen is severely hurt. Her feelings in shambles. However, he is taking a 3rd base at the same time, so not too bad for Ming. Not bad at all. Pneumatized carapace on the way. More additional queens, additional drones, additional hatcheries. And metabolic boost is about to finish. Korhall, meanwhile, not going for a 2-1-1 build or anything like that. There's actually going to be a tech lab on this factory. And not even a starport just yet. So, I'm not a Terran player. I never was and never will be, probably. I don't know if the starport is a bit delayed or what he's going for, or if it's worth it. But if you are a Terran player, and you know a decent amount about Terran, go ahead and let me know what Korhall's plan is in the comments. I guess that's kind of a stupid thing to do, because by the time the game resolves, you should know what's happening. But it should be okay. Man, not being able to, like, rotate the camera is driving me crazy. Alright, let's see when there's a lull in the excitement. And sneakily... No, I don't want to do it. You know, forget it. I don't want to stop the action. The action must go on. The show must continue. Links can go on in. Scout out that there is a bunker. I don't think he saw anything else. Ooh, actually sees the barracks coming on the tech lab, so probably knows that Stim is on the way. There we go. Stim is being researched. Barracks on the way to fill this reactor, and another command center. Okay, alright, so it's a 3cc build with a lot of gas for no reason. So, gonna... Maybe a little bit sloppy for our friend Korhall, but definitely nothing to lose the game over. He would much rather have this 200 gas be, like 300-ish minerals. I feel like that would help him out extremely, because he just can't spend his money right now. So I'm gonna have to see how that works out for him. Ming has some there we go. Ming has his lings coming across the map, and they say cha-ching as they go and try to get some work done on the Terran. Oh boy, the first two were fine, but after that, oh boy. Ming's third base. Meanwhile, 35 to 35 total workers, 49-52 total supply, pretty even game. I have to worry for the Zerg's worker count. 12 to 18. Oh, that's army. It's 37 to 33. Yikes, definitely not where you want to be as a Zerg. 6 more drones on the way, but that's only going to even up the score. You need to really be leading it by around 5 or 6 drones at least to be in a good position in TvZ. Because once Terran closes that gap, mules are gonna do horrible things to your Zerg anus. Believe me, I tried playing Zerg one time and oh my goodness, I clenched so hard for the following days. It is incredible that I still have an open sphincter at all. Mule's gonna expire before I can bring back the minerals. There we go. As I thought, and Ming, yep, getting some creeps are going. Not the greatest, it is the 5-minute mark, so it's not horrible for Diamond League. Definitely quasi-impressive. But it could be a little better. But you know what? It's better than nothing. I've seen too many players in Diamond League completely neglect creep, and oh my goodness, it's free vision, it's free speed boost, just do it. And Ming has a good idea of spraying that creep, so good on Ming, good on Ming. Let's see what he's going for. Gonna be a Muta-Link Bane style for our friend Ming. Gonna throw down another creep tumor over here. Probably get an inject off on this hatchery while she's at it. Nope, just more creep tumors in the main base. I think you only need like 1 or 2, like one right there to cover your main base completely. That's okay for Ming though. I'm not gonna end the game for him or her. 43 to 49 total workers. There we go. Finally catching up in that workers count. And to double starport, double high wedge, double medevac on the way for our friend korhall. And nothing happening over here, so we're not going to pay attention. And 2 medevacs are going to finish up. Stim is done, so it's going to be the good old 7-minute stim timing with Widow Mines, which I don't think is actually a thing, but korhall, you are making it work, man. If there's anyone who can do this 7-minute stim timing with these Widow Mines, it is going to be you. Let's see what he does. Does he have scan saying up? Yes, he does have scan saying up, knowing that he may need a scan to remove creep. And there is an okay amount of creep here. Not an insane amount, but an okay amount of creep. So definitely those scans will come in handy for the upcoming engagement. Ming, however, does he see this? Yep, he is holding the Zilnog, a watchtower, so he knows exactly what is coming. Let's see how he positions his army. Gonna go for a flank, actually. Does he not think he can engage? This is a decent amount of Lig Bane. I wouldn't count himself out just yet. No, yeah. Definitely engage. Like, these Banings can do horrible things to those Marines. You are definitely not underprepared. Ming, just set up a good surround, you should be alright. Actually, the Widow Mines really do complicate things. Gonna try to bait them out. Not bad. Ooh, centrifugal hoods finishing up. That's what he was waiting for. Yeah, Zerino. Good engagement there for our friend Ming. korhall has to run with his medevacs between his legs. And still, korhall has killed no workers of Ming. Didn't put on that much pressure and be successful. The only thing this did was, you know, losing some Marines and clean up a little bit of creep. So, not looking too great for korhall. Third base is landed now, nonetheless. And he does have a decent amount. Actually, he doesn't have that many workers to saturate this base, so I think he kind of stacked up an SFB production as well, but that is not a problem. What is a problem are these Mutalists finishing production. Ooh, 2 medevac trying to boost into the main base, gets rebuffed by Queen, Lings, and Banes. Good move there by Ming, but meanwhile the third base is under siege. Ooh, he did move all of his workers in order to deal with that drop. He's getting 1 drone kill, and that's it. So good pull by Ming, reacting to that fairly well. Gonna go ahead and... No, danger zone! Alright, okay. Gonna go ahead and clean up that Widow Mine with the help of Banings. Not necessarily necessary, but it was done nonetheless. Seasoning should be able to deal with that, so korhall, taking advantage of that positioning of Ming, and gonna go ahead and stim forward, take out a Queen, and probably take out this drone line as well, if Ming is not careful. Ming is sending down reinforcements, but drones are going down by the single digits. 2 workers killed so far, so actually a very impressive amount of workers lost for Ming, considering this stage of the game. Ha! That is a lot of overlords. Alright, okay, 6th, he's gonna be at 178 supply, at 95 supply out of 178, so actually he's gonna max out on overlords before he gets even close to maxing out on armies, so korhall, those, maybe you didn't need those, but you know what, maybe I don't know your secret pro strats. You probably know better than I do when it comes to playing Zerg. But still, this seems there's a little bit of craziness. It's better than being supply blocked. 3 supply tips on the way for korhall. 125 out of 125 total supply. Definitely not where you want to be. Gonna go ahead and scan. Clear up some creep is korhall. Yeah, gonna clear up the creep. Actually, a lot of creep rumors going down. So good scan there by korhall. Look at all this. What used to be... Oh, oh man, that must have been a great moment of catharsis. For all the Widow Mines that splash damage and killed like a huge group of bio, they just had a brief second, if just for a nanosecond, of justice against the Widowmine race. But they're all on the same team here, so they're gonna have to figure out their differences. Link Banes will destroy them if they don't. And actually, he's investing a lot in Mutalisk, and not that many. Actually, decent amount of Wingman. Let's see, it is, yeah, 10 Mutalisks with, yeah, 10 Mutalisks, alright. Actually, not a bad army at all, but definitely hard to control. Gonna have to bait out the Widowmine shots somehow. Gonna send forward a couple of links, couple of mains, get okay connections. Definitely nothing amazing. And let's see how this battle takes place. Gonna pick up what few marines he can for these Mutalisks. Just getting free trades. Meanwhile, Link's gonna scatter on that third base. And Mute is completely bypassing this. Gonna go straight for the main or no? What do you do? I don't know. This is a pretty scary push. Actually, no, it's not a pretty scary push. There's only a handful of Marines and Marauders. I guess the main scary thing about this is the Widowmine, so if he can just spit kind of decently, he should be okay versus this aggression from Korhall. There is a missile turret in the main base, but Mutalisk can still go in there and cause some molestation for Korhall. And Korhall, oh, that is a lot of medevac visit to the main. I knew there was something missing. Link going to the absolute wrong direction. Gonna go ahead and reroute them to the main base. Mutalisk have to be careful how they engage these medevacs. One goes down for free. Korhall trying to push on in with these spy units, but good job here from Ming. Splitting his units very effectively. Very impressive indeed. Oh, the Widowmine shots could have been so devastating, but they weren't. Ming gonna chase away these medevacs. Probably going to get none of them. And Widowmine shots not doing a whole amount of stuff. And you know what? This is very good for Ming. Gonna go ahead and push back the Terran player and clear out the Widowmines. Oh, not too bad actually. Let's see, 60 to 58 total army supply. That's weird. Oh, 62 to 63 total workers. So you know what? Korhall has been doing a good job of keeping Ming on the back foot, not letting him drawn up to his heart's content. Infestation pit in a pretty precarious position, I would say. And 3 Widowmines here just waiting for their moment to strike. Nice ab with your commander, bro. That's a lot of apathy though. 9 more Mutalisks on the way to complement the 8 that he already has. 17 seems a bit extraneous, especially since Liberators exist, but who am I to judge this man? Let's see, gonna bait out the Widowmine shots. Okay, he's cleaning out the Widowmines. I was very concerned there for a second. If Korhall would have boosted a drop on top of this and Ming did not know there were Widowmines there, it could have completely destroyed his day. 4th and 5th base at the same time coming up for our friend Ming, realizing that being on an equal basis with the Terran is not what he wants to do in any scenario. It is 1-1 to 2-2, however, so Ming very ahead on the upgrades, as you can see, and no 2-2 on the way for Korhall, so Korhall definitely gonna have a hard time taking these engagements. Because Ming has better upgrades. Gonna go ahead and try to hold the Selnog Water Tower is Korhall. Marine died before. Oh, actually does get a Mutalisk for a Marine, so good trade there by our friend Korhall. Mutalisk running your way with your screeching tears between their legs. Has an Overseer over there. Not too bad. Ooh, did you see those banings rolling on in? I sure as hell saw them. I thought they were going to go for a counterattack to this Obra command, which would have been super great, but decides not to, decides against it. Mutalisk, meanwhile, going to the main base, see what they can do, but 3 missile turrets and some SCVs repair should definitely keep them at bay as long as they don't attack them. Actually, there's no repair. Ooh, good pullback by the Mutalisk. Ooh, very nice, very nice. I'm just going to say ooh a lot until it makes a difference. Ooh, this siege tank has been here the whole game. Ooh. Oh, gonna go ahead and stem forward, and not gonna take out any medevacs over there, but bandings could have rolled on in. They didn't. Oh, it is. Oh, he's just patrolling. Oh, it's a little patrolling thing. Patrolling. Oh, I think I just discovered the greatest pun in the history of Starcraft. What is it? What is this circling doing? Oh, it's patrolling. Patrolling. Oh man, that's not as funny as it should be, I swear. I gotta compose myself. The show must go on, the cast must continue, regardless of the patrolling. Oh man, okay, Mr. Joe's gonna go down, Marine's stepping forward to respond, Siege Tank gonna go down, that's been the whole game. Gonna go ahead and scan, Thor is here, says the Thor. And Korhall is going to clean out a decent amount of this creep before setting up 59 rather to 65 total armor supply. That is a lot of Ling Bane. He's not splitting at all. I suspect a lot of death in the future. Just holy sweet Widowmine and bannings on Thor. That was cost inefficient for Ming. It looks like he barely has enough to push Korhall back. Gonna maybe target fight some mutants before he runs away. Yeah, actually, good engagement there for our friend Ming. 96 to 50 total army supply, and it looks like Ming is having trouble remaxing, but that's because 42 links just began production, and an Ultra Cavern is on the way. Let's see. Gonna go ahead and... Ooh, it was actually a multi-prong attack. Gonna stem forward, take out a couple of drones at that base. Getting 6 total this game, still not where he wants to be, but it is what he has to deal with, and I'm so concerned about the stack of drones. Generally, you should be at around 75-ish to 72-ish drones at this 14-minute mark as a Zerg player. So definitely having some trouble droning up is Ming, but so far I'm glad it's a very even, very back and forth Starcraft 2 game. I can't stop thinking about it patrolling. Expecto patrolling. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, I'll stop, I swear. Barracks under construction are gonna get taken down, add-ons gonna get destroyed. Very annoying for korhall to deal with. No Liberators have begun production, and Cadmus plating is on the way. Ming has a lot of gas. Definitely sorry for minerals though. 75 workers though is very good, and gonna go ahead. Did he lose those minerals? It doesn't seem so. It seems that he may have lost 1 or 2, but hold that thought here because korhall is moving onto this main base. Huge Widowmine shots, actually hitting a lot of banings. And Muta's taking the absolute wrong path to fly. Ooh, take it to fry, says the Mutalisks. Getting brutalized by these Thors and Stim Bio. 3 Ultralists on the way that are Collector's Edition Heart of the Swarm Zerg Ultralists, so they should be able to deal with this army fairly well, assuming, I'm talking to the mic now and not into my desk, assuming that he survives until then. And you know that actually korhall is not doing anything with his power. He needs to realize that the Ultra Cavern is a thing. Does he know that it exists? No, he doesn't know that it exists. Oh, poor korhall. He's gonna get blindsided. 44 out of 16 total workers. You don't need me to tell you that is not a good deal. But he just doesn't have a fifth-based mind for him. Gonna bleed a couple of links over there, but he still doesn't see the things, the space cat, the Ultralist. He doesn't see the Ultralist. Patrolling, still patrolling, and it's gonna get chased. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop with the patrolling. It's gonna get chased back to his spawn. Yes, he does see it now. Korhall's gonna stem away and run with his puny Terran legs between his legs. Of course, legs between his legs. Couple of bad LCVs over here, not the biggest of deals, as he doesn't have a 4th established yet, so that's a pretty big deal for korhall. But gonna take out this 4th simultaneously for Ming, and ooh, getting a lot of drones at that moment. Gonna send up a couple of space cows to try and deal with this trap. Don't eat the hatchery! Eat the bio! Oh man, Ultralists are so confused when it comes to hunger. There we go, 4th base finally on the way for our friend korhall. And it looks like Ming is going to find it and prevent it from landing, so good play there by Ming. 5 Corruptors on the way to deal with 2 Liberators. And you know what, he only has 1 starport to produce off of, so he's in a big trouble for this upcoming push. He's going to have to really bunker up, split his Marines very well, because he only has, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 Marauders versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ultralists. That is more than 1 Ultralist for each Marauder. The Thors and Liberators are a godsend at this point. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Liberators at this point. Does he have more than 1 starport? No, he's just been cranking them out, so good job there from korhall, really knowing when to take advantage of that. Bio's gonna get eating, nom 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 nom, says the Ultralisk. Except they have a like deeper voice, so it's more like, but you get the point, you get the point. Gonna go ahead and save 1 Marine in this medevac, so not bad there from korhall. What else is happening this game? 2 more Liberators on the way. Actually, I'm concerned that the Liberator count is getting a bit too high. 6 Liberators with 1 more in production. He's gonna have 7 Liberators, and that is more than enough to deal with this amount of Ultralists, especially without Ming's support. Ooh, 176 to 170 total supply. I didn't realize it was disastrous for our friend Ming. Oh boy, I guess taking out that 4th and 5th base was definitely a good move by korhall. Don't die! Okay, he didn't die. Patrolling didn't die. Gonna try ahead and chew down this planetary fortress, but it looks like the Liberators and Marauders are going to prevent that from happening. 50 to 61 total workers, and holy mother of 62 lings on the way. Exactly how many lings you think are on the way is on the way. Actually, Ultrason on Creep can definitely take care of this army, no problem. And not splitting it all versus the Banelings either. This is a huge miscontrol from korhall. Gonna lose a significant chunk of this bio for a couple of Banelings. Very nice supply even there. Now is 150 to 141 total supply. He may be getting a bit presumptuous, but it looks like the Ultra's going to stand in the liberation circles. Corruptor trying to take them as quick as they can. And you know what? Good engagement there from Ling, pushing on through. Space Guys can actually eat this planetary fortress alive, but he has to focus on the Lings and not the planetary. And it looks like all these Liberators are going to go down to the Corruptors. Great play for our friend Ming. +1 fire attack is a mistake. You definitely want Carapace on these Corruptors. but who am I to judge? And actually gonna take out a couple of medevacs. If he so chooses, he can use the caustic vomit on this planetary fortress and definitely take it out, because right now, as far as units go, there are 50 Marines and they are scattered across the map in bunkers and whatnot. So definitely I feel as that is a possibility, and there we go. Caustic Wiener Schnitzel coming out for the Corruptors. Lingzen Ultra is going to support the Corruptors, and it looks like this base is steadily going to go down. With all the repair in the war, the DPS is just too high from Caustic Spray, I believe. After a certain amount of time, nothing to defend these liberators too. Gotta force them out of siege mode. Gonna lose maybe one more on the retreat, but no, gonna be fine. Meanwhile, small drop here, one Marine, the hero Marine that has one kill, going to irk Ming just a little bit. And oh boy, I love the music of Starcraft, don't you? I just absolutely adore it. Double clicking the unit does not jump you to that unit. Okay, noted. Vikings on the way to help shoot the Corruptors out of the sky, but at this point, 32 to 69 total workers, 69 to 60 total army supply. I think korhall is doing a fantastic, position. Well, I think Ming did a fantastic job of getting himself back into this game. He definitely hasn't won it just yet. Tyrion has a notorious reputation for being scrappy, and look at the little circling. Oh boy, that is the cutest block I've ever seen. It's a patrolling. Oh god, please don't let there be a scam. Please don't let there be a scam. If this patrolling dies, I swear to god. I swear on everything holy and everything unholy and everything in between. I'm looking at you, Quasi-Satan. Don't let this Zerg die. No, patrolling. Oh, you'll forever be remembered in our hearts for the rest of my time alive. Oh man. The brave Zergner started out just to deny some mining time for our Terran player. That patrolling definitely the MVP of this game. Liberators coming on in, gonna fight straight into the Corruptors. Actually, Corruptors not focusing them down, but there we go. Gonna now charge and take them down. There we go. Lots of Lingbane on the ground. I think he has to stim home. Yes, stim home is korhall. 76 to 74 total armor supply. Definitely not over. Some good splits can definitely save our friend korhall, but he has a lot of this armor supply in medevacs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He needs to do something with those medevacs. They can't just be healing forever. Corruptor's gonna pick a couple of ops, so I guess they can tank for the Liberators, but that's probably not gonna happen. Ming's control is likely much too great for that. And I'll start talking to the mic again instead of into the ground. That is definitely a bad habit of mine. Dun-na, dun-na. It's not that part of the music yet, damn it. 6 more archers on the way and a Greater Spire. Ming knows what he's doing. He is established on 5 bases fairly well. Should be, and 6 actually. Gonna go through the Greater Spire tech. And I don't think that korhall has the economy to support a defense. This orbit definitely has to lift away. All these SCVs are forfeit. Bane's are rolling on and gonna take down a decent amount of them before the rest can run with their minerals between their legs. Gonna stim some Marauders over here to take care of it, but I don't even think that's enough considering the army. Lots of Marauders though can definitely kite these Ultralists if Ming so miscontrolled, but it doesn't look like he's doing that. It does not look like he's doing that. I need to learn how to articulate better. 7 more Corruptors on the way to aid in the Broodlord transition, to also solidify his air dominance. Ming showing us exactly what to do as a Zerg player, coming from a huge 60-70 supply deficit, and knowing exactly when to take up, not staying on this Ultra Tech, going to Broodlords, having support for the Ultralisk, getting his upgrades. Yeah, look at that. It is 2-2 to 3-3. He definitely knows what he's doing in this matchup, so good job for Ming. And I feel like though, the Broodlords are unprotected, but becoming protected, losing 2 Broodlords there, I think, because of the Widowmine splash damage and some submarines. But Fire gonna come on over here, gonna get cleaned up by these things, and Ultralisk undoubtedly. And actually not. Where are the Corruptors? 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 No, you're not needed there. You're gonna lose all these Broodlords. And yep, no, doesn't matter because korhall was dead in the meantime, and Ming was victorious, and korhall has left the game. Definitely a nice, definitely a nice TvZ there to help you through your day. Very nice play there for Ming, definitely realizing that his tech advantage was enough to get him back into the game, and realizing that as soon as he was established on all these bases, going up to Greater Spire is great. Korhall, if I were Korhall, I would have just split my units a bit more. I think he just fumbled the engagements a bit too often. Didn't kill enough from the Zerg with his drops, but that was mainly good defense by Ming. I know a lot of Zergs who would have just fallen apart to those medevac drops here, or while stimming forward over here, while dropping the Marines over here. It was great play for Ming, great defense, and a very well-deserved victory. Korhall just couldn't make it happen in time. But shoulda, coulda, woulda is a story of Starcraft, and everyone, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on this video if you did enjoy it. It helps me out much more than you may think. Subscribe to this video for more daily Starcraft content. Leave a comment down below if you're so inclined. You can email me your replays at mr79@outlook.com. And remember, folks, the internet could always use more heroes.